All my people over there, today Truth Detective is over here in front of the computer and I'm going to tell you about the future, the days to come, the next 10 years, maybe 20 years. And I'm going to tell you that if you are a conformist, you won't survive the next 10 years to come. You won't survive the next 20 years to come if you are a conformist. You will die in the new world. You will die for sure. You won't survive this. Because when this society will crumble, when this system will crumble, and when this civilization will crumble, there's nothing in you that will make you survive. Nothing. You have nothing. Because you are only capable of doing what other people have told you to do. You don't have any brains left anymore. You don't have any guts left anymore. You have become soft as freaking pudding that you eat every day. You have found a way to survive while being a fucking pile of jelly, you know. Look around people, that are around you. There are so many people are in their body types, for example. The basic physique is so, all over the place. So many people are so fucking hooked in the system to supply them drugs, for example. If you take SSRI drugs, if you take antipsychotics, think about when this system will crumble. You will go freaking haywire. What if you can't get your drugs? If you are a drug addict, what happens when you can't get your fucking drugs? What about all those old people that can't get all their, blood pressure medicines? Will all their hearts explode? Exactly that will happen. They won't survive the world to come. When all of this comes down, all of you will fucking die, Who will survive? Well, people like me. I will survive that world. I will survive that society. You won't survive that society. That society will be defined by people like me, I have the skills in that kind of a society to go to the robber gang and get them on my side, You don't have that skill. You're so afraid of even alcoholic people. You're so afraid of homeless people. You're afraid of the drug addicts. You're afraid of people who are a little bit angry, You're afraid of freaking everybody, You won't survive in that type of world. Go confront the world. Go confront the people. Learn to deal with the worst type of people. Learn to deal with the tough guys. Learn those skills to get them on your side, That's what I'm doing right now with my YouTube channel. I'm meeting all the toughest dudes, These people are not even so tough, I don't meet much, really strong criminal types in my town, for example. There are not those people. You say that, I'm gonna say that there are no criminals in Finlandia, no real criminals. Yeah, probably in jails, there can be, these homo types that will fuck you in the ass, that have all these muscles, But it's very rare, these type of people. And these people won't survive either, I'm talking about robber gangs. Robber gangs won't survive either, Cooperation skills won't get you anywhere in the world to come, You won't be able to survive with the stuff that you have right now. Everything that you have won't work. Your car won't start, You can't get anywhere, Even if you have a fucking Tesla car. All the freaking, nuclear power plants, when they go down, you won't be able to drive that fucking shit. When when the freaking, when we ran out of oil, there becomes like some freaking country decides that let's cut this fucking Finlandia country or these countries out of this stuff. Let's not sell this stuff, or let's sell this for such a freaking high price that only the wealthiest people will get it. You have no way to survive. Like when all of this, like when all the internet connection is cut, like you will be so freaking horny that like rapes will go like up so freaking high that if you are a female you won't survive this fucking society. If internet disappears and you're a female, you won't survive this fucking society. You will be raped and fucking killed. Like, do you know what happened in the past? There were all kinds of people raided other people's villages. They had to build walls around them. They went there, they raped and killed, female were raped, men were killed, children were killed, and every valuable was stolen by the other tribe. Like, we are gonna descend into that. That's for sure. And you won't survive that world. But I will survive. I have that skill. I have a skill to make a tribe around me. I know how to do this. I might even become a fucking chieftain. Can you fucking believe that? The guy that couldn't fucking survive in the modern society becomes a fucking chieftain in the next world. Yeah, imagine that. Learn these real skills. Those politicians that you think are like this, they're nothing like this. They don't have these skills, They can't get people on their side in the world to come. They can't survive. They don't have any skills in them. And you probably don't have any skills either. And I'm not talking about that you have to become this rugged survival man that can make these fires and hunt and this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's possible that will help you. Yeah, you probably will survive if you're that kind of a rugged, individual. But learn this, hear this word. Rugged individual. Rugged individuals will survive the world to come. But not those freaking conformist sheeps that have learned to survive in this society that we have right now. You really have to look to the future. This won't last. This will crumble like the bones. Do you know about the mafia? Do you think the mafia will do you think that more people will join the mafia, that the mafia will exist, after this world has come about? The mafia will disappear when the societies like this disappear and crumble to dust. There won't be mafias, There will be only tribes, Tribes of people that, it will be very violent. It will be very violent. We will descend into hugely weird belief systems. I know how to navigate with the most weirdest beliefs, I know how to navigate this stuff. I know how to get people from very weird ways of thinking on my side, I know how to do this. And I will survive that fucking world, and I want you to survive, and I want you to join my fucking tribe. We are going to fucking survive this world. We are going to fucking show them, these fucking sheeps, how to really fucking strive, Man, it's gonna be so awesome. Fuck, man. This is how we are gonna live in the future. It's going to be fucking cool, You will have so much fun, There won't be 9 to 5. If you have been brainwashed to think that you will survive by just doing 9 to 5 and conforming, I'm gonna say that in 10 years you will be dead. You will be fucking dead. Your bones will crumble like the fucking dust, You won't be there, You won't survive. I will survive. Yeah. It won't be the survival of the fittest. No way. You're all fitnessed up and you won't survive, Physical strength will matter. Yeah. There will become very violent times. But if you don't have people like me to control that violent power, there's nothing that can be done about it. Do you know the mafia, actually? What was the mob boss about? The mob boss was about that power that controlled the violent power. He was the man in the reins. And I'm not saying that I could any way become a man in the reins in that kind of a system. But I will have a place in that kind of a society. I will have that kind of a place. I won't be a shaman, you know. Shamans will have a place. Doctors won't. You know, doctors and their bones will crumble like the fucking dust. The medicine system, all of this will disappear. We won't have hospitals, you know. No way. We will have to find completely new ways to cure people. And it will be so freaking weird what we are gonna invent. It will be the weirdest thing. And you're gonna say that it's like going back to the past. And of course, it's going back to the past. But we are gonna reform the past. And it's going to be so much better. This will happen. And if you're not buying this, you won't fucking survive this. You know. This world will come. You will see it. And I will survive in there. Fuck man. Join my fucking tribe. We are the best. You're gonna fucking know us. The whole world will know us. We are the baddest, we are the strongest, and we are the toughest, you know, motherfuckers that the world has ever seen. Like the toughest motherfuckers. Like the soft sheep without any brain cells won't have anything against us. You know. Do you know that fucking video where there's the fucking guy that goes stand in front of a tank? We are gonna be like the tank. We're gonna roll over these fucking fuckers, you know. These fucker conformists, you know. We're gonna roll over these people. They won't fucking survive this. Thanks for watching.